For decades, the race for aerial supremacy has been measured not only by stealth or sensors, but by a single, breathtaking figure: speed. A 2025 global ranking of the 5 fastest fighter jets revealed a surprise twist. America is no longer number one. The top spot belongs to a Cold War-era machine that can still outpace even the most advanced modern fighters. Let's break down each aircraft and discover how its design pushed the limits of what metal, air, and engineering can achieve. At the top of the chart sits the MiG-31 Foxhound, a twin-engine interceptor that embodies brute velocity. Introduced by the Soviet Union in the late 1970s and still serving today, it holds an extraordinary maximum speed of Mach 2.83, around 3,000 kilometers per hour at 21,000 meters altitude. That makes it the fastest operational fighter aircraft in existence. The MiG-31 was born from the high-altitude defense strategy of the Cold War, designed to protect immense territories, such as Siberia and the Arctic. Its massive Soloviev D-30 F6 turbofan engines, producing roughly 152 knots of thrust each, enable sustained supersonic cruise without afterburners. The Foxhound's Zaslon phased array radar was the first of its kind fitted on a fighter, capable of tracking multiple targets at once and guiding long-range R-33 missiles. In second place comes the F-15EX Eagle II, the newest evolution of America's legendary F-15 line. Capable of Mach 2.5, is almost equal to 2,650 kilometers per hour. The F-15EX represents how a proven design can be reborn with next-generation technology. Boeing and the U.S. Air Force revitalized the Eagle platform to complement stealth aircraft like the F-35. The Eagle II carries an astonishing payload of up to 22 air-to-air missiles, making it the world's heaviest armed fighter. Its fly-by-wire flight controls, advanced electronic warfare system, APOS, and digital cockpit displays bring 21st-century situational awareness to a platform famous for reliability and power. Together, the MiG-31 and F-15EX show two extremes of fighter jet design, the former built for pure interception speed, the latter for multi-role muscle. One relies on raw thrust and altitude, the other on versatility and modernization. Both remind the world that in aerial performance, speed still sets the tone. Ranked third in the global speed list is the MiG-23 Flogger, a classic example of 1970s Soviet ingenuity. Reaching Mach 2.35 is almost equal to 2,500 kilometers per hour. The MiG-23 was the first Soviet fighter with variable geometry wings, allowing pilots to change the wing sweep during flight. Fully swept, the aircraft became a supersonic dart. Extended, it could take off from short runways, a crucial advantage for frontline airfields in harsh environments. The Flogger was designed to replace the MiG-21 and counter Western fighters like the F-4 Phantom. It was a success in production terms. Over 5,000 units were built, serving across Eastern Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. Its Tamansky R-29 engine produced immense thrust, propelling the jet to high-altitude intercept speeds quickly. However, its low-altitude handling was poor, limiting its dogfighting agility. As a result, the MiG-23 carved out a different niche, a rapid-climb interceptor rather than a close-combat aircraft. Even today, roughly 180 Floggers remain operational in smaller air forces, a testament to their rugged design. Close behind at number 4 sits the MiG-29 Fulcrum, capable of Mach 2.3, is almost equal to 2,450 kilometers per hour. Introduced in the 1980s, it was built to complement heavier fighters like the Su-27 and MiG-31, a lighter, more agile frontline fighter optimized for short-range engagements. The Fulcrum's signature feature is its twin-engine layout with wide spacing, creating exceptional airflow and balance. Powered by two RD-33 turbofan engines, it delivers remarkable acceleration and maneuverability, ideal for low-altitude dogfights. Its aerodynamic design allows high angles of attack and sharp turns that rival Western counterparts like the F-16. Though its range is limited, about 1,500 kilometers, the MiG-29's role was never long-distance patrol. It was built for speed and agility in quick-response scenarios. Its export success is undeniable. Dozens of nations still operate upgraded variants, such as the MiG-29M and MiG-35. What makes both the MiG-23 and MiG-29 fascinating is how they illustrate two philosophies from the same design bureau. The Flogger focused on flexibility through variable wings and altitude speed. The Fulcrum championed lightweight maneuverability and raw thrust. Both achieved their design goals, proving that there's no single formula for producing a fast and effective jet. The final aircraft on the list, ranking fifth, is the F-22 Raptor, capable of Mach 2.25, is almost equal to 2,410 kilometers per hour. While slower than the MiGs or the F-15EX in pure speed, the Raptor redefined what a fighter could do. It was the first operational aircraft to combine stealth, supercruise, and thrust vectoring control, a trio that grants it unmatched control and survivability. Powered by two Pratt & Whitney F-119 PW-100 engines, the F-22 can cruise at supersonic speeds without afterburners, a feat known as supercruise. Its thrust vectoring nozzles redirect engine exhaust vertically, giving the Raptor extraordinary agility. It can pivot in midair, perform tight loops, and outmaneuver nearly any opponent. Yet, it rarely uses its full speed, since stealth operations rely more on avoiding radar than outrunning threats. Despite entering service in 2005, the F-22 remains one of the world's most advanced fighters. However, production was prematurely halted at 186 aircraft, a decision that left the U.S. Air Force without a true high-speed successor. While the F-35 Lightning II fills a broader multi-role niche, it's not built for top-end speed. The Pentagon's upcoming Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) project is expected to change that, promising breakthroughs in propulsion, stealth, and AI-driven flight systems. Together, the top 5 aircraft tell an evolving story of air combat philosophy. The MiG-31 remains the raw speed champion. The F-15EX modernizes a classic powerhouse. The MiG-23 and MiG-29 represent Soviet versatility and agility, and the F-22 demonstrates how technology reshapes performance priorities. Even as drones, satellites, and networked sensors dominate modern strategy, one truth endures: speed still matters. It defines reaction time, reach, and control of the skies. The Cold War may be over, but its engineering legacy continues to race above us. Mach numbers blazing across the horizon. The latest ranking of the 5 fastest fighter jets on Earth sends a clear message: America is not number one. The MiG-31 Foxhound still holds the speed crown at Mach 2.83, outpacing even the US F-15EX and F-22 Raptor. This lineup proves that speed remains a defining edge in aviation, even in the age of stealth. From Cold War icons to modern giants, these 5 jets show that raw velocity continues to shape who truly rules the skies.